Ever get that feeling? Like there's this unseen force shaping you, not just inside, but like how you present yourself to the world.
Definitely. A constant interplay. Who we are, how we step out.
And that's what we're diving into today. Welcome to ASTRALX. Illuminating your cosmic path, by the way. I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist.
And I'm Lunaria Selene, here to be your intuitive guide.
We're going to go deep, specifically for women born with a Gemini Sun, Sagittarius Rising. Year 2025, what's in store, cosmically speaking?
Kind of like your stellar blueprint for the year,
Yeah.
right? But to get the synergy, we got to look at each energy individually first. You've got your sun sign, that's Gemini in this case. That's the core, the deep down you, what drives you.
And with Gemini, got to be that intellectual curiosity, right? Like always buzzing with ideas, needing to understand everything.
Absolutely. Mentally quick, great communicators, adaptable, they need variety, got to keep their mind stimulated.
Then there's the rising sign, Sagittarius, how the world sees you at first glance.
And Sagittarius Rising, that's vibrant energy, outward-facing, adventure, optimism, knowledge-seeking, always pushing forward.
So we got Gemini inside, all curious and connecting. Then Sagittarius on the outside, truth seeker, always exploring.
The dance of the twins and the archer, we could call it.
Love that. And in this deep dive, we're going to illuminate your path through 2025. Not just general astrology, this is tailored, using this combo and the big planetary movements.
To help you understand yourself better, navigate the year ahead with, like, real clarity.
Okay, Gemini Sun first. What's that inner landscape like?
Picture someone always learning, constantly drawn to new stuff. Information, cultures, perspectives. It's like this unquenchable thirst for knowledge.
Yeah, our sources mentioned they love reading, have tons of hobbies, might jump from one to the next, though, drawn to careers where they can communicate, like journalism, teaching.
Mind like a sponge, soaking it all up. But it's not just about collecting facts. It's the joy of discovery, understanding, a lifelong quest, really.
Not just internal, though, right? Gemini Suns are known for being amazing communicators, that wit, that charm.
Oh, for sure. The twins, that's their symbol. Flexible, sociable, witty, expressive. They thrive on interaction, bouncing ideas around, can talk about anything.
And being a mutable air sign, what does that even mean?
Like the wind, adaptable. Gemini energy thrives on change, on mental stimulation, makes them super flexible, able to handle anything. Quick thinkers, great problem solvers.
So they can roll with the punches when life throws curveballs.
Totally. Different environments, different roles, they handle it smoothly.
But so much energy. Got to be a downside sometimes. Our sources mention inconsistency. Start projects, but don't always finish them.
True, true. Lots of interests, so much mental energy. Hard to stick with just one thing. One source even said a lot of unfinished projects and always jumping to a new topic or project.
So how does this play out for women specifically? Like balancing that intellectual side with maybe traditional family roles?
It kind of intertwines. They might emphasize learning within the family, communication. Make the home environment stimulating. There's a youthful energy, a playfulness they bring.
Oh, Linda Goodman. She has this great line about Geminis. Know how to swerve you from your most stubbornly held convictions.
Perfect example. See all sides, articulate their own views so well, it's persuasive.
Right. Inner landscape covered. Let's turn outward. Sagittarius Rising, what's that energy like?
Think beaming out adventure, optimism, just pure positivity, how you engage with the world, your first impression.
Enthusiastic about life, always wanting to learn, grow, open to new things. Maybe not the typical path.
Freedom's huge for them, broadening their horizons, whether it's travel, intellectual pursuits, or just new experiences.
And they always seem so bright, sunny, optimistic no matter what.
It rubs off on people. See the good in everything, even challenges. Hopeful, always see impossibility.
Sagittarius is also the philosophical one, right? Big picture thinking. Part of the rising sign, too.
Definitely. Deep desire for knowledge, understanding the world, their place in it, leads to deep discussions, spirituality, different belief systems.
But that fire, that Sagittarius directness, can be a little, well, blunt sometimes. Our sources mention that.
Honesty's their thing, straightforward. So yeah, can come off strong, even tactless, though they don't mean it that way. It's just gotta be truthful.
What about relationships? What does a Sagittarius rising look for?
Gotta be adventurous too. Respect their need for space, independence, gotta be stimulating intellectually, and they need that shared exploration, that growth together.
Sounds like careers in education, travel would be good. Or entrepreneurship, forging their own path.
Anything where they use their vision, inspire others, keep learning and growing. Perfect fit.
The archer, aiming for the sky. That's that constant striving, isn't it? For something more. Knowledge, truth, beyond the everyday.
Such a strong archetype across so many cultures. Wanting to break free, understand more deeply, human nature right there.
Yeah. So we've got this combo. Gemini inside, Sagittarius outward. Two distinct energies. How do they work together?
It's dynamic but harmonious. Dual, but it works. Both are mutable signs, remember. Adaptable, love change. Transitions don't bother them. They like variety.
Makes them good at dealing with the unexpected, right?
Yeah.
Life throws a lot of that at us.
For sure. And the Gemini curiosity goes so well with the Sagittarius philosophical side. Gemini wants to learn about everything. Sagittarius wants to understand the why. Mind and spirit meeting up.
Gemini's like, what can I know? And Sagittarius is like, what's it all mean? Full understanding right there.
Exactly. Not just knowing a lot, but understanding the deeper principles. Plus, Gemini's great at communication. Sagittarius wants to speak their truth, expressing those thoughts and ideas on all levels.
Lighthearted chat 1 minute, deep philosophy the next, huh?
That's them. And Sagittarius Rising loves independence, freedom, but Gemini Sun needs that social connection. So it balances out, need their space, but also need those meaningful interactions.
Dynamic, engaging. Yeah. But there's that challenge with commitment, right? Yeah. Both signs kind of restless.
Yeah, that love of freedom, always wanting something new, can make it tough to settle down, stick with routines. One source said, may have a hard time committing to plans and tend to avoid routines that make them feel stuck. Makes sense.
And the directness from Sagittarius Rising could be a little too much sometimes, especially since Gemini sees all sides.
Definitely something to watch out for. Though someone with this combo said, lack of clear communication is my #1 trigger, so they need that honesty, even if it's blunt.
Interesting how those energies create such a specific need. Makes you think about that quote, Luz Green, about how the luminaries show us what we can become.
It's true. Recognizing our potential through our sun and rising signs, that self-discovery ongoing journey.
Okay, let's get specific. 2025, what should women with this combo watch for? Big planetary movements, transits, all that.
Few key ones. Mercury, that's Gemini's ruler, is transiting Sagittarius early January. Boost communication, especially travel plans, learning new things, sharing different viewpoints.
Good time to set intentions for the year. Adventures, learning, putting it out there.
Exactly. Then March, we've got Venus retrograde in Aries. Time to reevaluate independence, relationships, what really matters to you personally.
In a reflection time.
Yeah. Also March, going into May, big shifts. Neptune and Saturn both enter Aries. Neptune brings spiritual awareness, intuition up. Saturn's like, okay, ground those insights, get disciplined, set realistic goals.
Dream big, but build a foundation too. Love that.
Very insightful. Mid-May, Jupiter, Sagittarius's ruler, enters Gemini. This one's huge for you guys. Focus on partnerships, one-on-one relationships, potential for good stuff, romance, friendships, all that.
Hopeful for those seeking connection. Maybe new love later in the year.
Definitely. But remember, Venus retrograde. Early in the year, figure out what you really want in those close connections. Also, lunar and solar eclipses, March and September, they're like catalysts, big changes, emotional stuff coming up, might shift your direction.
Eclipses always feel kind of pivotal.
They are. Career-wise, Saturn in Aries might mean working from home more or just wanting more stability, emotional security in your job. Using your Gemini communication skills while honoring that Sagittarius need for freedom, intellectual stuff, that's the sweet spot. And if you're pursuing something aligned with your Gemini Sun, potential for growth, recognition this year.
So looking inward and reaching outward.
Yep. Integrating your intellectual understanding, that Gemini strength, with the intuition that's getting stronger. Inner strength meets that Sagittarius quest for knowledge and applying it.
Spiritually, Neptune in Aries is big, huh?
Huge. Deepens your awakening, intuition's heightened. Rahu and Ketu, the lunar nodes, they'll be influencing your spiritual side too. Might explore more metaphysical things, trust your inner voice more.
Inner and outer exploration this year has it all.
It's about consciously using those two forces within you.
Our sources talk about feminine energy too, and how Gemini, Sagittarius connect to that, to ancient wisdom.
Beautiful point. There's this quote, "She is a tree, deeply rooted yet ever reaching toward the light. That's Sagittarius rising, grounded but striving, growth but with inner strength and wisdom." And then her voice rings clear, a song of wisdom from the ancients. Gemini communication, Sagittarius insights, connecting to deeper truths.
Those are so powerful, those images.
Right. Gemini's duality, that's like different sides of feminine energy, nurturing but also intellectual. And Sagittarius rising, adventurous, truth-seeking, that's feminine power, breaking free, exploring.
Embracing all those parts of yourself, trusting your intellect and intuition.
Exactly. Speaking your truth, clear and wise, seeking freedom and connection, exploring with optimism but also courage.
Lastly, sources mention cultural mythological connections to these archetypes.
It's fascinating how different cultures viewed these energies. Western astrology, Gemini's link to Mercury, the messenger god. Communication, intellect, duality. Vedic astrology, it's Buddha, basically the same thing. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, that's expansion. Connects to Chiron, wise centaur teacher. And in Vedic, Jupiter's benevolent, expansive too.
Not just abstract concepts then, but tied to how humans have understood ourselves, the cosmos, for ages.
Totally. Gemini, often messengers, bridging different worlds. Sagittarius, the guides, the philosophers, seeking ultimate truth.
All comes together like a tapestry.
And for the Sagittarius rising Gemini Sun woman in 2025, it's about owning that unique blend within her.
So wrapping up, sounds like 2025 could be really transformative for these folks.
Oh, yeah. Reflect on that interplay, inner curiosity, outward adventure. Navigate those planetary transits consciously. Huge potential for growth, balance, self-discovery.
Mind and spirit working together.
Percent.
One last thought to leave you with. You've got that sharp mind, that adventurous spirit, and the cosmos is shining on you in 2025. What new horizons call to you? What truths are you ready to discover deep within yourself? And don't forget to dive deeper into your personalized cosmic journey. Subscribe to ASTRALX. You'll get your own unique cosmic deep dive delivered right to your inbox, guiding you step by step through the stars. Discover your hidden potential, unlock the wisdom of the cosmos, and walk a brighter, more empowered path. The link's in the description. Claim your personalized reading. Illuminate your cosmic path today. What secrets do the stars hold for you? Find out.